Y'all making it out here in this heat? I don't know how y'all doing. I'm kind of used to it, you know.
Some of us are too. Duke, how's your experience been this training camp, and what are some things that you've been working on to really solidify your role on the defense?
Just enjoying the process, you know, enjoying still being in it, you know, year 6, enjoying still being back with a lot of the same guys, familiar faces, familiar defense, and just working on taking it day by day, meeting by meeting, practice by practice, second by second. That's all I can do. Not looking back, not looking forward, trying to improve every single day in every single thing that I do.
I'm sorry you said not looking back, but when you think about year 6 and going into that, what does that mean for you as a player and everything you've kind of gone through in your football life?
I mean, I look at it as like you know, I'm an older guy. I'm a guy that should be, in some situations, not all situations, but in some situations, counted on to do the right thing. So that's what I'm looking at. That's why I'm looking at it as a guy who's going to, whenever my name is called, to be the guy, to do my job, to make sure that it's done 100%. That's what I'm focused on, just make sure I do my job for my team, to put my team in the best situation that they can be.
What have you seen from the other side of football? What have you seen from Tua and how he's performed this season?
I've seen a lot of growth. I've seen a lot of camaraderie. Mike does a good job of, you know, he's an offensive-minded coach, so he's taking care of the offensive side. You know, we usually stay to the defensive side, you know, like, I mean, even in defensive meeting, we don't see the offense really until it's time to go against them on the field, you know, and it's a lot of electric, you know, a lot of speed, a lot of weapons for Tua. You know, that's a great thing. It's like you got this guy covered, but then there's somebody else you got to worry about as well. So I think that that's a good thing that Tua has. It's a lot of weapons, you know. So I think, you know, I don't want to speak at. He's doing a great job. You know, I love Tua. He's a really good. He's a better person than anything. You know, I mean, he's a guy who's going to hit you up almost every day in the off season to see how you're doing throughout the week and stuff like that. So I love Tua as a person, not even as a football player. I obviously love him as a football player, but Tua is a great person and a great friend to me.
Duke, speaking of Tua, you know, you guys had plenty of pressure looks for him out there today. How do you think you did against those?
I think he did a good job, and I think it's a good thing. I think it's really good that we're giving them those looks. You know, we obviously as a defense have a lot of looks, and we show a lot of different things, and we're making it harder for him. So I feel like we're giving him some of the hardest things that he'll see throughout the season. So I think that'll help him throughout the games and in like game situations.
What do you think about the linebacker rotation, the depth that you guys can produce from the beginning of the season, as opposed to kind of mid-year last year, you guys kind of discovered?
I think it's good, just like I said before, just using guys in certain situations. And I think it's really good that, like I said, we got a lot of the guys back, so we all know the system. We all work together well. You know, we all encourage each other every single day to be better, and we pushing each other, and it's great. It's, you know, it's competition, and we all love it.
Does having that group back enable you to sort of like almost get more vulnerable with each other and to really like work as a unit?
Well, just being with people longer, you know, it's easier to have, I guess you could say, more uncomfortable conversations with people. So when someone's not doing what it's really rare, because we know how to work. I mean, a lot of guys in the room are older. We have one rookie in the room with Channing, and we're definitely bringing him along. But most of the guys are, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7 years in, you know. So we kind of like, we already have a standard set in the room, how we're going to come to work every day and how we're going to bring each other along. So I don't think there's a day that we come to work and everyone in the room isn't trying to work as hard as they can and do their job and bring each other along. It's constant, like, hey, when I'm in, I'm helping the guy next to me. When they're helping me, you know, the game is so much things moving in at one time, and we're constantly helping each other get in a better position, and we're constantly celebrating each other wins, you know. So I think that's what it's all about. We're happy for each other, you know. Everybody has we're very vulnerable, like you said, and we really have a great relationship with each other.
You mentioned, you know, only having the one rookie in training. I guess now that you're going into year 6, how special, or what's your perspective on seeing a guy going through a process that you've already gone through? What's that?
It's a beautiful thing, to be honest with you, because me being the guy that I am, I know when I came in as a rookie, I was competing with I came in with a young linebacker core, and it was like second-year guys. So I was competing with those guys to, you know, I guess, they were learning as well. The fact that I've learned a lot in this league. I've been on it's my third team, so I've been around a lot of good veterans. I've been a lot around good players. It's like I can teach him. I always tell him every single day, hey, make sure you write down every single thing that you hear, because at the end of the day, we're getting, as players, we're getting information that coaches, because, I love the game so much that one day I may coach it, right? So I'm getting so much information, and I'm getting some of the most elite information from these coaches. So I try to write down as much as I hear, and even if I hear the same thing, I'm writing it down again. Just because I feel like if I write it down so much that I won't be able to get it wrong. I don't do it till I get it right. I do it till I can't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? So just constantly creating that repetition and those habits of taking notes and film study and things that, because coming from college and the NFL, so especially being in the SEC like Channing was, the game speed is kind of similar, but like the anticipation has to level, and the knowledge of the game has to go a step up. You know what I mean? But I think he's doing a good job. I think that he has a lot of potential, and I love like being a guy that helps the younger guys, and I mean not even the younger guys, the older guys, everyone that I can. I love being that guy.
You like being a leader?
Yes, ma'am.
Where do you have a notebook? Like what kind of?
I actually don't have a notebook because I had it when I first got in the league, right? But I have an iPad. I brought an iPad, and I have this app that I have every single note that I've taken from 2018 from every single coach. And instead of having it all in paper form, I have it in iPad form where I can go back and like 2018 OTAs, 2018 training camp, 2018 season from the Falcons. I have all my Philadelphia notes. I have all of my notes from last year, from every defensive coordinator I played with, from every special team coach I played with. I can go back and write down and look at everything that they said, because I'm writing down the stuff that they've done. So I think that's just like going to be my edge one day if I want to become a coach one day, or if that's the route I want to go.
Don't default on the iCloud account, okay?
For sure.
You love Tua as a person.
Yep.
Do you feel like he's been able to be that person more this year, or kind of show that person?
Yeah, he's I guess you could say I don't know how to say this, but I feel like he's coming out of his shell more. I don't want to sound like he was in a shell, but I feel like he's getting more comfortable. He's his third year. He knows like a lot of the guys are counting on him, and a lot of guys on the team like always believed in Tua. There's never been a doubt in anyone's mind. You know what I mean? And I think that he's getting a better feel of, I guess, the game and the players and just the repetition. And I think that he's just an amazing person. Like I said, I mean, we talk more on the golf course than we do out here in the building. So I think that's the best part about it. But
kind of an uncomfortable environment because it wasn't as supportive of Tua overall at times.
I won't say.
Factions of the building.
I won't really say that. I mean, it was just different. You know what I'm saying? In its own ways. But I just think that this year with this team, like I said, a lot of the same guys back. Brought in more talent, brought in more weapons. I just think that in the old veterans that they brought in, Armstead, Tyreek, they're bringing their own type of certain energy to the table. So I think that's everybody's just doing their part and playing their part.
How your golf game stuff? A couple more guys.
Tua been getting me. He got me, but he's actually been teaching me, because I wasn't a real golfer, but I definitely I'm getting better. But he's good. He's Tua, he's just how he does football is how he does anything. He wants to be perfect. He wants to be, and he'll practice and work at it. So he's definitely out there way more than me hitting golf balls. So I mean, but that's off-season stuff. Right now it's just straight ball. But I think that he's like I said, a great person, a great human, and he's our quarterback. You know what I mean? We're gonna protect him at all times.